After my grandma died, I thought I would end up alone. But my uncle said he would take care of me. Honestly, he was kind. Too kind. He gave me allowance that he said is from my parents. He bought me new clothes, and even told me I didn't need to work part-time anymore. Then life actually felt normal. But after everything that happened with my grandma, one night I couldn't sleep. I went downstairs to get water when I heard my uncle talking on the phone. He sounded serious. "And once we find the treasure, we split it equally," he whispered. "Treasure?" I slowly peeked from the hallway. Then he suddenly stopped talking. His eyes turned toward my direction. I immediately ran back upstairs and jumped into bed, pretending to sleep while my heart pounded so hard I thought he could hear it. The next morning, he acted completely normal, which is weird. A few days later, I went grocery shopping alone. While waiting near the counter, I noticed a guy around my age panicking because he didn't have enough money to pay. I helped him cover the missing amount. He thanked me quietly, but before leaving, he suddenly leaned closer and said, "Don't eat salt tomorrow." I stared at him. "What?" "Just a horoscope," he replied before walking away. Bizarre things to say to a complete stranger. It is something he said that stayed in my head. The next day, the investigator came back to our house. He looked exhausted. "I'll be scouting around this area tomorrow," he told me quietly. "For safety, I may temporarily move you to a shelter evacuation center." That immediately made me nervous. "Safety from what?" I asked. But he only glanced toward our house. "You'll understand soon." That night, my uncle cooked dinner for us himself. The food tasted strangely bland. I reached for the salt automatically, then paused. The guy from the grocery store. "Don't eat salt tomorrow." "You should add more," my uncle insisted while watching me carefully. I slowly pulled my hand back. "Nah, I think I'm allergic today," I joked awkwardly. Even I knew that excuse sounded stupid. My uncle stared at me for a few seconds too long. Then he smiled. "All right." I barely touched the food after that. The next morning, curiosity got the better of me. I went to the house. The investigator had arrived. But what shocked me wasn't him. It was the huge box he was carrying. The lid opened slightly when he set it down. Stacks of cash. Before I could process anything, the investigator noticed me watching. Then, in one sudden motion, he pulled out a gun and pointed it directly at my uncle. "You are under arrest," he said coldly.